Val coming in on the medic. Slow these Goliaths down. Goliath, one of the faster monsters in the game. They're choosing Val to slow him down. It looks like we got Markov, Griffin, Val, Hank versus the Goliath. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. SALGE versus Stage 3. Hop on board with our Goliath player. I believe it is Dat Newt. One second. Of course, my hotkeys want to work properly. There we go. I'll just have to do that manually. And hopping on board with our monster player here. Let's bring up that mini-map. He is deciding to not stealth right off the bat. And he is just going loud. Right on top of a mammoth bird. That's a delicious 3 meat right there. His first feed. The hunters dropping into the middle of the map. He has decided to go down the south part. 2 mammoth birds right here. That'll be a solid 6 meat feed. Cut up, ladies and gentlemen, on the hunter squad. Stage 3's Tonic, Lauren. I'm gonna pronounce these wrong. Shinya. I'm gonna save the hardest one for last. Hey, Hank. We have Hank on the support. You guys can see the names on the screen, can't you? And it looks like they already got a bead on him. Following those footprints, they know which direction he is moving. Assault looks like he's going for a cutoff here. Dat Newt, not quite up to full armor yet. Will they hold the dome? We'll see. Alright, Mammoth Bird. Filling up the rest of his armor bar. Dat Newt almost to a stage. And it looks like they have spotted him. Taking some pot shots. Markov's assault rifle. Kiting him away. I don't think they'll drop the dome. Maybe they'll wait for a stage 2 evolution. Really competitive in competitive. We're really popular in competitive play. A really competitive strategy. Holding the dome is what they're doing nowadays. Will they get the Poontrank dome though? Oh, they're really harassing him right now. He's not able to leave and feed. And will they drop the dome? Griffin could drop it. What they're probably going to do is lower down his armor as much as possible before doming. Keep harassing him with the harpoons and tranks. Oh, nice harpoon right there. That Griffin player probably waited for him to climb as high up as possible. And there goes the dome. So he would drop down and miss his climb. And fortunately, Dat Newt could not hop out. And it looks like he's in for a fight. What's he taking here? Leap smash? Is this a loop? Oh, will he be able to loop around? This is just barely... Oh, is he stuck right now? It does not look like this is a loop. That was a perfectly placed dome. Oh, nope. I was wrong. Looks like he managed to get around just barely. Those hunters are going to have a much easier time getting around than Dat Newt.
Now it gets interesting.
Unfortunately, now he's starting to lose a little bit of health. This is permanent damage in the hunter's favor. This is exactly why they chose Val and Griffin. Griffin for the harpoons, Val for the tranks. As DB's Twitter handle says, Poontrank Dome. Very easy way to catch monsters. And Markov looks like is opting in to use his assault rifle. Might be because he does expect the monster to jump around and stay away from that lightning gun, so he might as well keep up the constant pressure with his assault rifle. And it looks like this arena is dropping. He didn't lose too much health, but this trade was purely in the hunter's favor, ladies and gentlemen. This is some great Val Griffin gameplay right here. Dat Newt down to half health, ladies and gentlemen. Is looking good for stage 3 right now. 0-0 in the series. Will they take the first win? Never count anyone out, though. Perhaps this monster player can take it back. Alright, let's see where he's going. Looks like they are hot on his trail. Luckily, he's not inside of a sound spike. Half of his health gone. 0 down penalties. It's very hard to get a down penalty at stage 1, unless you get a mammoth bird to help you out. We all know those are OP. The plants. Whatever you need. Stage 1, you gotta have some help to get those down penalties, unless the hunter squad really, really messes up on the heels. And it looks like finally his energy meter is full, so he is able to stage, but when he does, as you all know all too well, all of his armor is gone. And they may be able to tear even more health off of this Goliath. He needs to hit stage 2. How he performed in that stage 1 fight, not good at all. And looks like he's opting in to evolve near the Reavers. Those will make for some quick snacks after the stage. Hunters are closing in fast. Looks like this Griffin is right outside of the dome, and he's dropping it. And here is some more additional health damage, ladies and gentlemen. Good evolve spot, popular evolve spot. No Hank orbitals in there. Hank forces the monsters to evolve under some overhead cover so that he doesn't get an orbital barrage right on his face out of the stage. But it looks like Dat Newt down to half health still. Stage 2, he went 3 rock, 3 leap smash. This is my personal favorite Goliath set. 3 leap, 3 rock for massive damage. You gotta hit the rocks though. Leap Smash has the longest cooldown of any Goliath ability, and you absolutely have to hit those rocks. Another popular set I've seen is Leap and Flame. His farm may have been a little slow due to the lack of Flamethrower. Nice! That was a beautiful rock right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Leap rock, you could take someone down. Hank was not on point with the shield. The medic was not focused on healing. Griffin, down and out. So it looks like Dat Newt. Although that fight probably wasn't favorable towards him, he did come out of that fight with something. The dome is down, and Griffin does have 1 down penalty. So he is not out yet, ladies and gentlemen. Dat Newt finally managed to get a down penalty on one of the hunters. That trade was not really in his favor, but at least he got some, and he is able to leave the dome early. If he would have downed someone else, that dome may have stayed up for the entire minute. Would have taken a little bit more health damage. So, great play by him, capitalizing on the lack of healing and shielding that the team was doing. Got a little too complacent right there. But perhaps they will learn from their mistakes. Birds were just alerted, so they are hot on the Goliath's trail. About 1/3 of his health left. He does have full armor and about half of his energy meter. If he's expecting to win this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm expecting him to feed all the way up, hit stage 3, and then bring the fight to them at the relay. Coming in, ladies and gents, looks like the Trapper is closing in on the Goliath. Just 30 meters out, and it looks like he does have the dome ready. I hope Val's got that med gun, and again, the leap and the rock. This is exactly why I personally take leap and rock. Excellent execution of his abilities right there. Managed down the Trapper again. The Trapper is super squishy with 40% of his health lost with those 2 down penalties. He's not looking too good. And best of all, Dat Newt just avoided another dome. Like I said earlier in the match, ladies and gentlemen, you are not out of Evolve until you are out, or your entire team is down. Dat Newt managed to avoid the dome. Now, I don't believe the Trapper threw the dome, so it is not on cooldown. But if that Trapper dropped that dome and he died right away, a 60-second cooldown. Dome is ready. Looks like they might go in for it. If he just would have held that rock for a second longer, he wouldn't have to worry about this dome. He might be able to hit stage 3. But it does look like they're going in for a Trank Poon dome. They do not want this guy to hit stage 3. He is low health, less than 1/3 of his health left. He's going to want to finish them off here. Alright, looks like he's getting some good distance here. Destroyed a sound spike, getting far away from them. Looks like Dat Newt, Goliath player, is ready for the stage. He just fed up on a mammoth bird. And perhaps he will go take a piece of overhead cover. Oh, it looks like he's deciding to engage. This might not be such a bad plan. He does have full armor, and that Trapper has 2 down penalties. Super squishy. The Trapper needs to rely on Val's healing, and especially Hank shielding those leap smashes away from him. And it looks like that leap smash failed to connect. Going in for the rock on Hank. Hank took a massive amount of damage. He might want to drop Hank and then drop the Trapper. He does have a good amount of armor left. If he lands these abilities. The assault back there did just use his personal shield, so that is on cooldown. Last 10 seconds, recharge for 30. And is he going to go eat the Reaver around this corner right here? Looks like he has decided to disengage. The team is getting healed up here. He has to drop the Trapper before he starts losing massive health, and there he goes. All his armor is gone. He has to drop this Trapper and evolve. Super low health. Hank's shield can't hold forever. He looks like just broke it. Heal burst coming in from Val. Med gun on point. The rock. Oh, it looks like the assault. I don't know if he took that on purpose or if that was a complete accident, but the assault protected Griffin right there from taking some serious damage and the dome going down. It looks like Dat Newt is out of the game at stage 2, ladies and gentlemen. He tried to hold on, but the Poon Trank Dome combo was evidently far too powerful for him to handle, ladies and gents. That is a win on board for stage 3. Up next, We'll have some med lab. Dat Newt. Well tried, man. These are the best of the best hunters, so gotta give him some credit. Holding his entire team on his back. Unfortunately, he could not take it home, so that is 1 point in favor of stage 3, ladies and gentlemen.